Hello everybody, my name's Cal and I'm coming to you from outside my house in Hastrek to teach you how to juggle. There are no prerequisites for this skill at all. Anybody can learn it. All you need is 3 round objects. You can use literally anything. You could use tennis balls, oranges, potatoes, anything will work. Get 3 round objects and we'll start with step 1. Step 1 is to take one ball and put it in your dominant hand. Throw it from one hand to the other, and you want it to go around eye level, like this. Then try and do the other side, like this. Go away, give that a practice, and try and do it 10 times in a row without dropping. And if you drop, go back to the beginning. And if you drop, it doesn't matter, nobody's judging you. On to step 2. So for step 2, we're gonna take one ball in each hand and we're gonna do exactly what we did before. We're gonna throw one ball from one hand to the other, like this. But as this ball gets to our second hand, we're gonna make another throw, exactly like the other one, in the other direction. And it looks like this. 1, 2. 1, 2. Give that a go, try and do it 5 times in a row without dropping, and then come back for step 3. Okay, so you've done that 5 times in a row on one side, but we're gonna have to do the other side. So if you started with your right hand, try and start with your left hand. And if you started before with your left hand, you should now try starting with your right hand. That's exactly the same, but from the other side. 1, 2. 1, 2. Go and try and do that 5 times in a row without dropping, and then come back for step 4. Okay, nice. So you're on step 4. This is where we pick up the third ball. You're gonna put 2 balls in your dominant hand and 1 ball in your non-dominant hand. And starting with the hand that has 2 balls in it, we're going to do exactly what we did before. We're gonna go 1, 2, and then as that second ball starts to come close to our first hand, we're gonna make a third throw, like this. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, stop. That's all you've gotta do. 1, 2, 3, stop. A little tip for you, a lot of people when they're doing the 1, 2, 3 thing, they throw their throws nice and high just above eye level, but they also bring their hands to meet them. And if I give myself loads of time by making the throws quite high, but then I bring my hands up to meet them anyway, I still have to juggle twice the speed as if they were down here. So try and keep a nice separation between the ball's peak and where your hands catch them. Once you've done that, you can kind of juggle 3 balls. That is one revolution of the pattern. But seeing as you've done it on your right hand a couple of times, let's do it on our left hand a couple of times as well. So 1, 2, 3, stop. 1, 2, 3, stop. Another tip for you, if you're doing the 1, 2, 3 thing and all of your juggling balls keep falling on the ground, you're probably trying to juggle too fast. Meaning you're going, ah, and you don't know what's going on and they all fall on the floor. It's much slower than you think it is. The opposite is also true, where if only 1 ball is on the floor every time, you're probably juggling too slow, which means you're going, ha, ah, ah. Using this little rule of thumb can really help you to work out the rhythm and timing of different tricks. That's the end of step 4. Step 5 is pretty good. Step 5 is literally just practice. You now know how to juggle, you know the technique. It's now just training yourself so that you can make more throws without dropping. We've done 3. Let's try doing 4 throws and we'll make it 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you've done that, you can try and do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you can try and do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And once you've done 6 catches, we jugglers would say you have officially qualified 3 balls and you can now juggle. Congratulations! Keep building up and building up these throws until eventually you don't need to count them anymore. You can just juggle endlessly forever like this. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a happy and healthy self-isolation and self-distancing time. And I hope that somebody comes and shows me their new juggling skill at next year's Cement Festival. I'll see you soon.